Hello, this is the Survival Experts 101. This is a video on one of our homemade survival kits. We're going to have two different videos, so we have two different ones, and they're both homemade. One of them, we're going to have a Maxpedition pack coming in soon. But this one I made, it's just a Mountain Equipment Co-op pack. You can see that. Yeah, it's a cheap little pack I got there from my uncle. And I had no use for it, so I decided I'm going to use it for a first aid kit. So it's like a rough nylon on it, so it's not going to break or anything. It has a handle and a strap that you put over your shoulder. Right here, I have two carabiners, so I can strap them on if I'm in a tree stand hunting or anywhere else. Because you always want to have a medical kit with you. I bring it when I'm camping and stuff. So you open it up and there's different pockets. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 pockets. I think there's maybe a couple more, but 7 main pockets. So I'll show you the contents now. In this first Velcro pocket, I keep a tension band in there. Actually, I keep 2 tension bands in there. I say a minimum of 2 tension bands. They're easy to have. You can make splints with them and a ton of different things. Put those off to the side. In this first zipper pocket, I keep a pen flashlight. Sorry, it's like really annoying right now. So you can shine this into the eye of the person that you're using to see if the eye dilates or according to light, so that's good to have. Right in here we have a whistle. If you need help and you can't do it yourself, a whistle will, if you don't have a cell phone or anything, you're supposed to call 911, but if it's serious, or a whistle to signal to someone else, I have a Swiss Army Hunter, a ton of different tools. I have scissors in there, a knife, tweezers, toothpick, and a lot of different things. I have a Sharpie marker. I have a Bic lighter in there because I have tweezers and stuff and knives. And if I need to like cut or use the tweezers to get a splinter out, you have to make sure they're sterile. So you just heat them up and they become sterile. Sorry. I have hand sanitizer in there too. Just a little bottle. I have a roll of gauze in there, some tape, and some cotton. Now, into the other pocket, so, right here, I have 30 Q-tips, a small pack. I have Dr. Bert's Rescue Ointment, that's good stuff, and Polysporin, the Heal Fast ones. So, Polysporin is good. It's like Neosporin. So, they're two different, they're pretty much the same company, same everything, just, I think one's Canadian, one's from the US, but they both work. In here, this was an old first aid kit, but I took everything out when I was little, and I kept it, so I have another thing of Polysporin, but this is a pain one for burns and stuff. I have iodine, I have prep pads, sting relief, antiseptic towels, everything in there. So that's good. Before you put on the cut, a band-aid on the cut, you have to disinfect it, so use that. Okay, so I have scissors in here. Scissors are a good thing to cut up bandages. And another thing is, if you have to cut through jeans, this is a good thing. A nice pair of sharp scissors. I couldn't find any paramedic scissors, but I'll probably pick up a pair and have another video. Yeah, EMS shears is the real name of it. So right here, this is what I believe in. Before, if you have a big cut or anything that's bleeding a lot, I use sterile prep pads, or another thing is gauzes. This will soak up all the blood, and it's good to have. I have a ton of these in here. I'm not sure how many, but I'll show you later on. And yeah, you can never have too many of those. So in here I have two space blankets. So I have two different ones. I have one by SOL Adventure Medical Kits. This one, it has a very cool, it's meant for survival for up to 2 people. Reflects 90% of body heat. It's wind and waterproof. They have survival instructions on the blanket themselves. You can use it for shelters, ground tarps, first aid, gear cover, and there's 2 different sides to it. So if you're in the desert, you flip it to one side and it makes you cooler, and the other side, if you flip it, it makes you warmer. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and I just have a cheap Colgan's brand, and yeah, they both work. Yeah, they're about the same price. This one's about $6, and this one's about $3. So they're quite cheap. And another thing is, it's a reusable bag, so that's good. In here, I have hydrogen peroxide. This is good stuff, but the only bad thing about it is it kills germs, but sometimes it can kill the good red blood cells that will help scabbing over or healing. So I usually use some, I have it back here, I just have to add some to the kit. I use rubbing alcohol right here, but it stings a lot, and I'll use this after I use the rubbing alcohol. Over here I have some sterile latex gloves, I have some, what are they, elastic bands, and some Purell hand sanitizer. Right here I have some steri strips, so they're almost like stitches, but they're like a piece of adhesive tape. I have more gauze in there. And I have a ton of band-aids, all different sizes, big ones, small ones. The only other thing I'm going to be getting is triangular bandages. Those things are very good to have because you can use them for splints and stuff. Okay, so in this pocket, I carry a pad of paper and also a pen. So what I might do is I'll write down all the symptoms that they have that I think, and if someone like an EMS comes to help, I will actually give them this piece of paper and tell them what happens and what happened to them and what I treated them with. And if you're not specialized, don't try going above. Like, I'm actually trained to use an EpiPen. I don't have one with me, but I'm thinking about getting one. If you haven't been trained to use an EpiPen, don't go out there and go use it on someone, because you're only supposed to use it if you're trained, because
do more damage.
Yeah, you can do more damage than you can do good. Right here I have my Pelican 10 pen, and what I keep in here is keep some Advil Extra Strengths. I keep some 500 milligram Tylenols. I have Tylenol Completes, which is meant for flu, cough, and cold. Another thing I'll be getting is Benadryl, which is great to have in your kit, because if you have an allergic reaction to something, if you take one of those pills, it will calm down the itching and stuff. So now I'll do an overview of all the contents just to show you. So this is what the bag looks like. But this is everything right over here. Just to show you. I have a lot of stuff in there. But yeah, I'll be getting a lot more. And I'm going to be taking my CPR course in a couple weeks or days. So I'll have when I go there, there's a store there that has all of this medical stuff, and I'll be storing up on stuff. I've been watching Nut and Fancy's videos, and he says, so when you use the products, remember to replace them. You have to get into a habit, because I don't want to go out and bring out my medical case. So there's a problem and I don't have what I need. So I'll keep my thing up to date. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and wait for another video.